guys, and welcome back to my channel. This your girl Raven here, and today I'm here with another story time. Y'all, like, I haven't did a story time really on my channel in forever besides like my bedtime live story times. So that's been like a minute, So I need to come back and get back on my schedule and do these story times. Y'all feel me? But in the meantime, guys, before I get into this story, number one, if you're new to my channel, welcome, girl. Like, definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, follow your girl on Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat at Raven Renee. Also, I will be live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's going to be my bedtime story times and just, to chill with y'all. I need y'all to let me know in the comments, like, what days y'all want to go live, what's a good time for y'all. Second, I know I look ugly right now. I just got off work. I'm tired, so my hair messed up. My makeup look a hot mess. Like, don't judge me, okay? Like, it's been a long freaking day. I've been up since 4:45 this morning, okay? And didn't get home until 6. I'm going to talk about the time that I got roofied. Y'all, I don't fucking do drugs, but my ass still got roofied. Got some type of drugs in my system. I'm not happy about that. Y'all know me, like, I like to be responsible. I like to be aware of my surroundings. I like to know where I'm going, what I'm doing, who I'm with. I didn't know any of this information that night, okay? So this story takes place in March 2017 during LA Fashion Week. My friend had hit me up and was like, hey, like, me and my bestie, like, we talking about going to LA Fashion Week, like one of the fashion shows during that week. So she was like, you want to go? I was like, yeah, definitely, girl. Sister up. So this girl, we're going to call her Rachel. I talked about Rachel before. She's like a former friend of mine, okay? I talked about her on one of my lives, how old girl owed me some money, and how when she ain't had nothing, I was there helping her out, but she didn't want to do the same in return when I asked her for help. So me and her, we not cool. I don't fuck with her. But old girl definitely owed me some money. And she better pray that I don't roll up on her. Because, we from Detroit. We don't play. I don't care if you from New York. Yo, I'm still going to roll up and be like, yo, what's good? Where my money at? That's a whole nother story, though. But anyways, so Rachel and I, we met her best friend at the location for the fashion show. And the fashion show, it was taking place, like, outside. So the scenery and everything, like, it was so nice, it was so pretty, it was so elegant. And then they had like seats outside, and so we was sitting like on the seats and stuff, and we was in the very last row because we had got there super late. And I'm like, hey, is that Christina Milian? Because, like, I love Christina Milian. Like, that's my girl. Like, we go way back, even though I don't know her personally, but I've been following her career since Dip the Low days. So I was like, yo, that's Christina Milian up there. So she's sitting like 2 rows in front of me. And I'm like, yo, like, she's clearly obsessed with me. Like, she's totally obsessed with me because, like, she had liked my headshot on Instagram, like, earlier that week. And then she had retweeted a couple things that I had said. And I'm like, yo, like, she's really obsessed with me. Like, Karuchi, I'm about to steal your bestie, though. Like, and then after that, like, I started seeing her, like, every month. Like, it was, like, in passing. Like, I was always seeing Christina everywhere. So I was like, yeah, she's definitely a fan of mine. It's okay, girl, because I'm a fan of yours, too. Afterwards, like, Rachel was like, hey, Raven, like, my homeboy coming, he picking us up. And we gonna hang out with him. I'm like, okay, bet, like, I'm cool. So we ended up leaving, like, her best friend. He went somewhere else, and me and her, we went with her friend. We're gonna call this guy, let's call him DJ. So we get in the car with DJ and introduce one another, like, whatever. And so we're just, like, on our way to his crib, and he asked, like, if I smoked, and I was like, no, I don't smoke. He was like, okay. And then he was like, well, I don't have like really anything to drink. I only have Hennessy at the house. He was like, y'all want some tequila? I'll stop and get some tequila. We was like, nah, we good. We good with just the Hennessy. You don't need to spend your money. Like, you already know. Like, we good. So he like, okay. But we ended up stopping at the gas station. We got some snacks. And I don't know what else he bought. I think some more like something to smoke. I don't know. Like, I don't know. So anyways, after that we went to his house, and then we went into his bedroom. He closed the door. Out of nowhere, this dude had pulled out some glasses, and I'm just like, did he ever go get those glasses? Like, I just look at him like, that was kind of weird, but I just brushed it off like I really didn't pay attention. Next thing I know, he says, here you go, like giving me like my glass. And I'm like, oh shoot, like, because I'm that kind of person. I am big on being responsible, okay? I don't play when people pour my drink. I'm usually always watching and aware of literally everything, and I kid you not, the one freaking time that I did not watch somebody pour my freaking drink, I get roofied. So anyways, like, he was like, I gave you a little bit more because you don't smoke. So Rachel and him, like, they was smoking. Everybody's like drinking, you know, whoop whoop, whatever. And then he started talking about like edibles and stuff, and asking her if she ever tried edibles and what kind she had. And then he started talking about like, have you ever tried shrooms? She said no, she never tried it. He was like, you want to try it? She was like, I don't know, because like I'm so small and I don't know how my body gonna act. Let me act like how she do. I mean, I don't know, because I'm so small, and like I don't know how my body's gonna react to it. So I might have to call my best friend and ask him, because I really don't know. And I'm just looking like, girl, like, why do you talk like that? I can't stand when she do that crap. Like, it irritates my soul. So he's telling her like, well, if you have 3 shrooms and you take, or you go ahead and you eat the 3 shrooms. I don't know how that works out, but he told her she had 3 of them. 3 of them equal a whole. So to get the full high and get the full effect, she would have to have 3 shrooms. And she'll be fine. Like, she'll get the full effect and she'll be good. And she was like, like, I really don't know. Like, I gotta ask my friend, because, you know, he's familiar with that. I don't want to take no chances. Like, literally, I can't stand when people talk like that. That pisses me off. Like, when you try to act like you're sexy and cute, and then it's like, girl, stop. After that, like, I don't know, like, because I'm in the midst of this, like, I'm looking down at my phone the whole time, and I'm like drinking at the same time as well. So I'm just scrolling through my phone, you know, whatever. Next thing I know, she's just like coughing like super hard. And I'm like, are you okay? So I'm like hitting her on the back. I'm telling her like, hold her hands up. She's holding her hands up and she's just choking. He was like, you want some water? She was like, yeah. So he went, got her some water, came back. She drank the water, and eventually she kind of calmed down. Then she got up and she went to the bathroom. So she was gone from the room for about 10 minutes. And he was talking to me. At this point, I'm like, maybe I should go check on her, because she'd been gone for a minute. So when I'm literally getting up, getting ready to go, that's when she had came back into the room. And so she went and she sat on the other side of the bed and just sat there and just like looked at her phone. So then we were sitting on like a heated blanket, and he's just over, like in the midst of all this, he's just sitting like over there in his chair just smoking like the entire freaking time. So he cuts on the heated blanket for us, and then, because it was cold in his room too, so we get under the blanket and everything. Next thing I know, I see Rachel, like, she laying down, she's still looking at her phone, then she falls asleep. I'm still looking at my phone, and I'm like under the blanket. I lay down because like now I'm like getting tired, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna stay up all night because I don't know this dude. Like, so I have every intentions on staying up all night. I'm scrolling on my phone. Eventually, I just fall out. Like, I don't even remember falling asleep. I was knocked out. Like, I was fucking dead, okay? I happened to wake up like multiple times throughout the night, and it was like my vision was super blurry, like how it be in the movies. That's how my vision was. Like, you know, when you fucked up and you like really high and you can't see and you just like, it was just really bad. Like when you put on somebody's glasses and they got strong like prescriptions and you just can't see, like, oh shoot, like I can't see. That's how it was for me. And so I went so I like looked at him. He's still sitting in his chair. He's smoking. And next thing I know, like my eyes went and I fell right back to sleep. And I woke up again, and then again my vision is like really, really blurry. I look at him. He's still sitting there smoking. He's just looking at us, like just watching us. And I'm just like, something is off about him. Like, I don't know. So again, I'm like, I'm about to stay up. I'm about to stay up. My eyes was so freaking heavy. I could stay up all night, but this night in particular, I could not stay up. My eyes were so heavy. It was just like, I'm fighting to keep it open. I'm just, like on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, you know, on Instagram and all that stuff, trying to like stay active so I can keep myself up. It didn't work. I was watching videos, like nothing was working. I literally fell right back out, like, and I just did this multiple times throughout the night. And I also kept waking up because I kept feeling him getting in the bed as well. And I felt him when he got out of bed. And this happened again, like multiple times throughout the night. Finally, he gets up, he goes sit down in his chair again, and he's just smoking again. I'm just like, yo, like this dude don't ever stop smoking. Like, you need a break? Like, what's up? So I'm just really thinking like something is up. Like, he keeps staring at us. One, he keep getting in and out of bed. Like, obviously it's his bed, he wants to go to sleep too, but then I was just feeling like it was more to it. I felt like something wasn't right with my drink, like everything, because it didn't make sense for me to get like tired the way that I did and as fast as I did too. Like, it didn't make no sense. So, and I never had like issues with my vision. Like, yeah, I wear glasses and everything, but it wasn't like, oh, I can't see, like I need my glasses to put it on. It wasn't like that. It was just like, yo, everything was a blur, like a complete like blur. I couldn't see anything. We had to stop at the storage, so he drove us to our storage. So we get into the storage and I'm like, Rachel, like, so I think something was in my cup, because also like I happened to look in the cup as well, and there was like crystal stuff in the cup. So you know, like when the cup is like empty and you already drunk everything, it was like crystal stuff in there. I didn't know what it was. Yo, so I think something was in my cup. And she was like, bitch, why didn't you say nothing? I was like, because I wasn't sure. And she was like, because she felt the same way. Like, she said she thinks something was in the cup. And especially after the fact, like when she had got the water, like the water was extra, extra cold. And she saw like crystal stuff in it. So I'm like, well, you know, you had water, maybe he got it from the refrigerator, and maybe there was like ice or something in it, and you know how like the refrigerator water be like extra cold, and then put some ice cubes in it, like a little bit, and they like crunchy and crushed stuff and stuff. Like, maybe that was it. And she was like, no, Raven, that was not ice. And she was like, I know the difference between ice. Like, I know what ice looked like. And so she was like, that's why, like, she was like, I was feeling funny. She was like, I went to the bathroom, and she was like, I prayed. She was like, I asked God, like, God, you know, this was not me. I didn't take anything. You know, I didn't, if he put something in my cup or gave me something, then I have no idea what was in there. Like, that wasn't me. And so she asked him, like, to get this out of her, whatever it was. And so instantly she started throwing it up. And after that, she kind of felt better. So she called her best friend, and she asked her best friend, like, what it was. Because I also told her, like, what was happening. I was like, yeah, he was being creepy. Like, he was just watching us all night. He kept getting in and out of bed and, like, all this stuff. And I'm just like, I don't know. I just didn't get good vibes from him. And she was like, but you should have told me, like, you know. And I was like, I'm not in the right frame of mind. Like, at the same time, like, if we were freaking roofied, then, like, we would need someone to call to get us. Like, how would we know, like, what's going on, what we're doing? You know, we could just be out in the street and just fall out, you know, just look like a bunch of homeless people looking crazy, you know. Somebody might just pick us up and grab us, and we could officially got raped, you know. And so so we told her friend, like, what it looked like. He said that it sounded like it was crystal meth. Like, crystal meth was in our drinks. And he was like, oh, shoot. Like, and I'm like, oh, damn. Like, now I'm a druggie. Like, you know, because apparently I had crystal meth in my system. So now I'm a druggie. My life's fucked up. Like, I wasn't aware of my surroundings. Stuff I don't like happened to me. I was just really angry. Like, I was really pissed off about this. So, and then I was like, wait, what was his name again? She was like, I don't even know. I was like, you don't even know? Like, you told me this was your friend and that he was coming to pick you up. Like, I would have never agreed to go with you, you know, had I known you didn't know him and that you just met him. And at the same time, you don't know his name. Suspect. And, like, it was kind of weird because I'm like, she told me his name when I got in the car, but I don't even remember. So anyways, the dude, like, after we got out of the storage, because he had waited for us in the car, he was like, oh, I'll be y'all chauffeur for the day. And so we just like, that is all, y'all. Subscribe. Talk to you guys in the next video. Deuces.